It is possible to use a VA benefit to buy a home more than once. So there is a little bit of a catch here. It's this. So when a veteran wants to buy a home, there's what's called entitlement. And this entitlement determines how much of a down payment is needed to purchase a home. So in most cases, when it's the first time they want to buy a home, there's 100% entitlement. So they get 100% financing. And therefore, everybody's happy because the veteran gets to move in with zero down for their home loan. So now they bought this home. It doesn't matter. The price doesn't matter, but let's just say it's a $500,000 home for this conversation. They buy a home, they use 100% financing. They then go buy another home later on in life, another home they're going to go live in, right? So if they sell the current home, the one that they bought for 500 grand, it doesn't matter if it's appreciated or not, but if they sell this home, they then free up their VA entitlement, meaning the VA benefit they used to buy it becomes now free. It's no longer tied into that home. So they restore their eligibility. They get the entitlement back, and they can then use it for another home. I'm making this up, say another $800,000 loan they can go get with $0 down because they sold that first house and got their entitlement back, right? They restored their entitlement and got their eligibility. So in the event that they decide they want to keep the VA house, that the first one they bought for 500 grand, they're going to keep it. They're going to use it as a rental property. Can they use their VA home to go buy another home? The VA home benefit, they can, but here's the catch. The entitlement is still tied up in that current house, which means, and there's a formula that the lender can do for you that then says, okay, on the new house, you can still use the VA benefit, but most likely, unless that first house is like really, really small in terms of purchase price, and the next house is really small, the reality is, in most cases, there's going to be a down payment required. You can still get a VA loan, but there's going to be a down payment required because you don't have the full entitlement because some of it's still tied up in the other house. So what we'll see often is that somebody may take that $500,000 home and refinance it into a different loan, a non-VA loan, to then restore their entitlements so they can go buy their next big house. And we see this a lot of times when people get PES from like Hawaii, where their house was $1.5 million just because houses are expensive there. And they then get relocated somewhere else. They want to use their entitlement to go do something else, and they don't have any money left. And so they'll sell those homes before they go buy. So hopefully that answers the question. You can use VA multiple times, but at the end of the day, if you tie it all up into one or two houses, then it may just be you still get a VA loan, but you're just going to have to put a whole bunch of money down for the down payment, in which case, a lot of times there's better mortgage options for you. If you have any questions, obviously reach out to the Mortgage Mark team. We are here to help. And when you think mortgage, think Mark.